Welcome, Soaring Hand members and all my YouTube fans, 4fifth.com and also thehunterslair.com. This video is for a guy on YouTube, John. You asked me about the cod and how to fasten that and flex foam and all that good stuff. So I did send a response that I had already worked on for TechBear. If that video doesn't help, I'm gonna go a little bit more in detail as far as what you're using with the PEP files. Okay. To answer your question, no, you can't use your PEP files with flex foam. Flex foam at 25 is used in a mold like Rotocast, and same technique is used with a urethane plastic. So you would have to finish your PEP files the resin, fiberglass, or plastic method. If you are using that, you mentioned using the plastic, which you can, to help strengthen the back side of your PEP. You will have to mold it using silicone-based rubber. I order my stuff through Smooth-On, or go through Reynolds, which is also Smooth-On products, but they have other stuff as well. If you aren't going to mold your stuff, and I don't recommend really molding your stuff if you want to advance your suit, replace parts later on for your suit, or to sell some parts for your suit. It can be quite pricey to mold, but it depends on what you want to do with your suit. Now, is it worth it? Yes, I think it is, for multiple reasons, but that's something you can get into later on. To answer your stuff for now, what I use is Chicago screws, and you can also get Chicago screws in different sizes. You can get it in like, your 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, I think even. You can also use nuts and bolts. What I use is a military style LBE suspender belt, a rig belt. Military, some police use them as well. I'm going to show you here. Turn my camera on, so bear with me, please. You're going to see here, it's a standard belt like this, okay? Utility belt, whatever you really want to call it. All right. And like I explained to TechBear, you're going to mount the edges, and what you're going to do is you're going to put you're going to burn a little hole in the back of the belt using a hot nail, or if you have a soldering iron or something like that. What you want to do is use your Chicago screws / bolts, whatever you're going to use, and you're going to put it through your piece that you're mounting on. You only need to go on the sides. Okay, it's the butt plate here, one on one side, flip it over, one on the other side. Okay. One of the reasons I recommend flex foam, especially for cod, is for sitting purposes. With your PEP files, you're not going to go sit down, my friend, or you're going to end up breaking it, okay? And it's going to be really uncomfortable as well, and that's why I use flex foam for my cod. These side pouches, you have the side tabs that come out of your ammo pouches for the side. That's what I go through with the Chicago screw. And I do not use a washer on this portion because, unfortunately, a washer won't fit there. Alright, same method, burn the hole through. Okay, I recommend your buckle for your belt not to be up front, because it will be, if you put it up front, obviously it's going to be right in front of the cod right here. You can't get your hands in your cod to buckle it. So right off of the edge of the left side, or right side, depending if you're lefty or righty, is where your buckle is going to be. So it's actually right in front of your hip bone, so you can buckle it. I've seen other methods of mounting as well. I've seen people mount wire to it and fasten it. I've seen people also, what they do is they'll put the strap, my box of stuff, they'll put the strap in the cod and then put some plastic over top of the belt, kind of meshing the front cod to the belt. Okay, the only problem with that is if you have to adjust it later on, it's not as easy to adjust. So I don't really recommend that method. Trying to think of some of the things you might want to know. I think the belt is very important, and then because that's how it's, the best way it's going to fit you. I really do recommend this. The best way I've seen so far is this Chicago screw method, or excuse me, if you can't get them big enough because you are using PEP, I think it's going to be thicker. Okay, then I would recommend the bolts. Just make sure you put some paint over top of whatever type of fastening tool you're using, and it'll blend in fine. Well, I hope this helps you out. And if you have any other questions, feel free to send me another video. And remember, if we can do it, I'm talking to you.